How do I know if I have OCD? You probably heard people say, I'm so OCD, but in all likelihood, they probably don't have it. More often than not, people make reference to this because they have a high standard for how they like to do something. But that doesn't mean that someone has OCD though. OCD typically involves two parts. Part one is having an obsessed thought that becomes stuck in a feedback loop in the brain. Just about any thought can get stuck in the mind, but the thought needs to be ego-dystonic. This means that the thought's highly distressing and bothersome. OCD is also known as a doubting disorder. So it's common to have an obsessive thought, even if you feel it's not true. Although in some cases, people with OCD may feel that the thought actually is true. For example, someone with a fear of contamination, someone can be fearful of touching a doorknob will contaminate them with the disease. The second part of OCD is the compulsion. And the compulsion is that thing someone does to reduce the distress comes from the obsessive thought. So with the fear of contamination, washing your hands vigorously after touching something you think might be contaminated would be a way to make that anxiety go away temporarily. There are many different subtypes of OCD, such as checking or pure obsessive subtype, where thoughts become stuck. There isn't a specific compulsion that's used to provide relief from the thought, and so on. So if you or anyone you know suspects that they have OCD, I highly recommend getting a psychological assessment, as this will not only provide a sense of relief about what the problem is, but can also lead to the proper treatment.